Right, we're in Brixton, southwest London with the notorious Tommy Titanium Gunn. Tommy, what's going on, bro? Long time no see.
What's happening, Martin? Long time.
How are you? Tell me how's things going for your upcoming fight for Ucmma 48.
Going red raw, training like I couldn't.
Where you tell us, where have you been training over the last couple of months?
Right, training, I'm at the infamous Keddles. I've been training with Valemin Netto up at DFC, so I'm getting it all in, getting my stand up in that and concentrating on my ground still. Other than that, a couple of weeks ago I had a MMA fight on Paul Webster's show. I won that in about 20 seconds, something like that, so I had a good little one there to set me up for Farmer Giles. So,
yeah, Ucmma 48, you've got Tony Giles.
Yeah.
Tell us, how did this fight come about?
Well, Tony Giles considers himself the champion, but he called me out. That's how that fight happened. I think with all what was going on with the bare knuckle, Bobby's name was going about, Bobby Gunn, who's like champion bare knuckle boxer. Tony wants a bit of attention, so he was calling out Bobby Gunn. Bobby Gunn, Tommy Gunn, it just happens, doesn't it? So I was in the firing line from the start. So Bobby turned Tony down, bit of arse kissing went on there. Bobby ended up teaming up with Tony, and then it all got shunted onto me. And me, everyone knows I don't turn down fights. I love a little straightener and all that, do you know what I mean? So I said, yeah, come on in. Not only that, I'll get a fight someone who thinks he's the bollocks. So yeah, I'm fighting Tony.
So tell me, how do you see this fight going? I mean, I've heard it out of your own mouth. I heard you having a conversation with Dave O'Donnell go, fucking hell, Dave, you know, are you always just going to give me hard fights all the time? And it was a bit of banter, you know, but you know, obviously you see this as a serious bout.
Yeah, I mean, I'm one of them people, if you put me in with someone good, my mentality, I think it'll bring the better out in me. Do you know what I mean? It'll bring the better fighter out in me. And I mean, this fight, it excites me because it's not MMA, yeah? You can't shit yourself and go for a takedown. It's K1 with cage gloves on. So this is my bread and butter. And Tony, he says he's the man, and I'll get to fight him. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
So it's going to be definitely no two ways about it. It's going to be a stand and bang war between you and Tony Giles. I mean, what in his sort of like game plan? We know that he's explosive. He comes out like a racehorse from the start.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you plan to navigate that?
Well, that's his game plan. You know what I mean? He said it himself. He thinks I'm an easy knockout. Do you know what I mean? So he's going to come out. He's going to try and rush me, but then I think in them 30 seconds, all what people's going to see is Tony's going to get a couple of licks from me. Do you know what I mean? So if it goes further than the 30 seconds, he's going to be blown out. He's going to be in trouble. That's from my point of view. That's what I've seen. I've seen him against. I mean, when we pull up Tony's record, yeah, and you pull up my MMA record, I've fought legit people. Do you know what I mean? I've fought people like Alex Lahore. He's up there, he's on the show fighting for a title. I've not fought bums. You pull up Tony's record and it's like walking into a Walls factory, isn't it? It's full of sausages and he's the meat packer. So Tommy Gunn ain't gonna fall over, do you know what I mean?
We've seen some, you know, promo videos with the two of you kind of, you know, going backwards and forwards. I mean, how do you feel about Tony Giles? I mean, it seemed like a good-natured bit of banter, if I'm honest.
Look, behind, it's like every fight, it's like everyone I fight. You get heated and that, but behind closed doors and that, everyone's alright. Like, I like Tony, do you know what I mean? You can have a banner. Same with Alex. Me and Alex had a little heated, do you know what I mean? But I consider him to be a really good person. So, and we get on and we're going to be doing training together. So it's like that. But with Tony, he thinks I'm easy. You know, I say different. Who knows where this is going to go?
You mentioned, you know, you've been training at Keddles. Is there anywhere else you have been training? And, you know, what exactly have you been sort of like doing to prepare yourself for this war?
Well, for this I've had a lot of sponsors come and sponsor me. I've had Merry Chest, which is Emery Pulfer. You've seen him fight on other shows. Paul Webster, he's been helping me out. We're raising money together for Wayne Barton. And then you've got Innovation Scaffolding, that's helped sponsor me. Just helping with my training. So I've been up at DFC, I've been training with Valamir. I've been having privates with Reggie Seaton, Saab, all of the top team from Keddles, Alan Keddle himself. I've had the best of the best.
So, Ucmma 48, have you got any words to say, you know, to Mr. Tony Giles?
Right, Tony, your nickname is Farmer Giles to me, and I'm the hemorrhoid cream, do you know what I mean? I'm going to sort you out. What else? Men fear me, women love me and all that bollocks, that's all going to stop, you know what I mean? Like, Tommy Gunn's coming.
Tommy, you know what, I've been dying to see this in person.
Yeah.
The impression, I thought it was kind of spot on. I hope you know, Mr. Giles doesn't get too offended with me by saying that, but let's have a little impression of Tony Giles.
Alright. Tony Giles, men fear me, women love me, children want to be me, and all that bollocks. There you go.
Pleasure as always. Tommy Gunn, we'll see you at Ucmma 48.
Lovely. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, Dean. Thanks, everyone. Be there.